Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. So I'm going to be doing your reading from the 4th to the 10th of January, and we're just going to kind of see what's going on in that week, some past energies and some present and some future energies too. So let's just get straight into it. So can I have 3 present cards for Aquarius, 4th to 10th of January, please? The Emperor. Ooh. That one flew off. The Magician in reverse. Nine of Wands. Okay, can we have a past card as well, please? 5 of Swords. Ooh, and the future one is Judgment. Okay, interesting energies here. I find it interesting that we've got 5 of Swords in upright for the past one, because that kind of gets the idea that you've kind of been on this journey, this conquest of sorts. I really see this as, you know, you trying to find some kind of stability in your life. You've been on a constant kind of journey, and it's been kind of difficult for you because I think you've been you felt very defeated in the past. You know, there's been moments in your life where you felt like, whoa, I don't understand how this has happened. And I think especially now there's some things that are coming to you, you know, sort of I wouldn't say shocks, but, you know, realizations where you're thinking, wow, maybe I should have taken a different path, maybe I should have done this differently. And I think this 5 of Swords is really all about feeling like you've got adversity against you constantly. It's kind of like this idea of feeling very much like you are always pushing against something and you're not sure why. And you're thinking, am I pushing against things because I did something in the past that I shouldn't have? It's just a realization now. So I think in the past you've definitely come across some kind of defeat. But in the present, we've got the Emperor, which is very much about feeling kind of accomplished, actually, and also having a little bit more self-control. So I think your feelings of that, you know, are spiraling. Your emotions where you feel like you've been defeated are going to actually be a little bit more under control this week. So we have this idea that you are sort of wanting to take control. The fact we've got that Magician card in reverse actually kind of says to me that I think you think that manifesting won't work. I think you think you have to take more of a logical approach, and actually I don't think that's the case, because what happens is, when you take a more logical approach and you don't think that manifestation works and you don't think that your strategy and your own skill in life works, you start to wonder, when is the other shoe going to drop? You know, we have this 9 of Wands here, this idea about you're awaiting kind of an enemy. And that makes a lot of sense, you know. In the past, you've had this 5 of Swords where you felt defeated, so now you're thinking, right, when's the next defeat going to come? You know, I think you struggle with the concept that good things can actually happen to you, okay? I think maybe you felt isolated in life, and in particular, at this present moment, you're feeling like, you know, there's an enemy about to come out of the bushes, okay? And that's very normal, especially when you're starting to get control of your life with this Emperor. You know, when you're starting to get control of your life, you sometimes feel like, you know, when's the rug going to be pulled out? You know, and maybe that's because you don't trust yourself completely with that Magician in reverse. You know, this idea that maybe your skills and your strategy, you don't really believe in it. But I think that's actually kind of unfounded, because if you see the future card of Judgment, this is the idea that, you know, I don't think you can ever escape people's thoughts and opinions of what you've done in life. And you can't, I don't know if you'll ever escape the judgment of yourself. Nobody will ever do that, because we're human beings, you know. We'll always judge ourselves. We'll always feel like we have to do this or that, or be ostracized from the pack, you know. And I think really for you, Aquarius, a bell is going to ring soon, you know. The rabbit is out of the hat, the bell will ring. There's going to be, you know, that, you know, kind of idea of Judgment Day. There is going to be a reckoning, a conclusion of sorts. But really, you're coming to a very deep understanding of what you need to do now. You know, what you need to, what journey you need to go on. Kind of forgetting things that have happened in the past, you know. Accept the defeat and move on. You know, don't judge yourself for that defeat. It's okay. It's okay to have been defeated. You just have to get back up again. You know, with that Emperor energy, strong stability. So we know that you are going to do that. You are going to get up. But I think it's going to be difficult for you, because I think you have a lot of regret from the past, and you have a lot of different thoughts as well. So let's pull an oracle card as well, just to get an overall gist. Darkness. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You have been in darkness. Yeah, I think you're going through a dark period in your life. Maybe it doesn't seem overtly like that, but I think there's things that keep coming up from the past and swirling around. I think in this week from the 4th to 10th especially, you're going to be thinking, I wonder if I have done the right thing. You're kind of judging yourself, you know? You're kind of waiting for that enemy to come out. And I think a lot of you Aquarius is the enemy is yourself, because you feel somewhat trapped, you know. I think there's a ladder, right? And you can get to the top of the ladder, but you know, you keep missing the footing, things keep happening. I think there's a lot of chaos. I just see a lot of chaos here. And I'm wondering if it's from the choices that you're making, or if it's the people that you surround yourself with. Because personally, I think it's the people that you surround yourself with that are bringing this kind of darkness to you. You know, you feel like there's always going to be an enemy coming out of you because maybe you haven't always had the best people around you. And you're coming to that understanding, which is actually on a very profound and deep level. You know, that idea about perhaps finding clarity at some point and being able to like soar free. I see like birds soaring free, you know. I want to get a clarifier for that 9 of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is actually interesting because this is hard work and success. So this kind of says to me, actually, maybe that 9 of Wands is unfounded. You know, maybe that idea that I'm awaiting this hidden enemy is unfounded, because if you put the hard work in, the success will come. And we have that idea about riches and success with the Emperor. You know, we have that. We also think it's, you know, it's quite interesting as well because there's that judgment card with the 7 of Pentacles. You know, hard work. People are always going to judge you for whatever you do, for your success, for your failures, for everything. You know, if you were to be defeated, people would judge you. If you were to do really well, people would judge you. It's kind of inescapable. So I think you are definitely coming to that kind of understanding. I'm really thinking, actually, I can get control of myself, but really I want to take from this whole reading is this Emperor energy in which you are taking control of yourself, you know. Maybe there's been an Aries in your life that's been like screwing you over, or you've got a fire sign in your life that's screwing you over, particularly a person that's just really bringing you down, and you need to kind of find that clarity. But, you know, I think you're going to actually become a bit more of a warrior in the sense that you're kind of going to pull the dagger out and be like, right, I'm ready. You know, I think it's just you having to believe that that will happen. You have to believe in it. Okay, Aquarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite short and sweet, but I like to do these short ones for the week. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully you have an amazing week. And please just be kind to yourself, okay? Bye, guys.